University of Queensland Field 5 was the setting for a PlayStation 4 National Premier League's Queensland Women's Elimination final on Sunday evening. UQFC lining up against Sunshine Coast FC. UQ with the wood over the fire this season, winning both their previous meetings. UQFC threatened early from set pieces, while down the other end, a spurned opportunity for Fire, Samara Christmas missing the chance to open accounts. But Fire wouldn't have to wait long for another opportunity. Sophie Person running onto the through ball, a neat touch past Danny Harbert in goal, then poking home the finish ahead of the defenders. Fire, jubilant, 1-0 ahead on the quarter hour. UQ looked to get back on level terms, but Katie Offer was up to task to deny this strike from Georgia Chapman. At the other end, Jessica Davey spurned the opportunity to double the advantage. A long-distance free kick provided Offer some nervous moments before eventually recovering. While Uni couldn't make the most of further late set pieces, the score 1-0 to Fire at half-time. After the restart and Fire with another missed opportunity, Person getting her finish all wrong on the turn. However, the Swede restored her reputation only minutes later, beating Harbert for the second time in the match one-on-one, slotting home the finish for her second of the match, and Fire now with breathing room at 2-0 ahead. Desperate for a goal, Uni pushed forward, but the Fire defenders were remaining firm. The hosts had to wait until the final 10 minutes for the breakthrough. Club leading goal scorer Greta Bodie with a composed finish. A sniff of a comeback for UQFC. The score now 2-1. It was shoulder to shoulder and neck in the final moments as UQ pushed for an equaliser. But it was the Fire who would strike next. Brooke Matheson breaking through in the final minute of regular time, a first-time finish, and the Fire restoring a 2-goal advantage. A minute later and it was left to Person to wrap it all up, beating Harbert for the third time, left with the simplest of finishes to secure her hat-trick. Sunshine Coast FC through to the next round of the final series, 4-1 winners. That result, the Fire's first semi-final win in PlayStation 4 NPL Queensland for men or women, while for UQFC, a disappointing end to an otherwise outstanding first campaign. Plenty of standouts, but it was Sophie Person with a hat-trick who gets our nod as the player of the match. Next up for the Fire, another elimination semi-final showdown, this time at home against Peninsula Power. That match at Kawana Sports Western Precinct on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. We'll bring you all the action from that match via the PlayStation 4 National Premier League's Queensland website. And don't forget, follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. You've been watching a Football Queensland production for the PlayStation 4 National Premier Leagues. Michael Flynn speaking.